Okay, so let me introduce myself. I am Erica. Hello. I am a sign language interpreter for the deaf and hard of hearing, and I on TikTok have been doing little reviews of my Yum Box, my universal Yum Box that I get every month. And because I work in the public eye, especially in the public school system, during the school year I always delete TikTok, but I know a lot of people really enjoyed my reviews, and so I wanted to keep doing them, so I figured why not do them on YouTube, okay? So instead of doing like one at a time, since we have more time on YouTube, I am just gonna go through all of the snacks that they gave me in order, and I'll rate it from like 1 to 10, 10 being like absolutely I love this, and then 1 being like, yeah, I didn't really like that, okay? I rarely ever just absolutely give it a 0 because I just don't like anything, but if that does happen, I do have my smoothie just in case, which also is brand new. I tried this new little juice shop today, and I told her to surprise me with whatever she liked or thought would be a good recommendation. So that being said, let's get started. This month's Yum Box is from Columbia, and they always do like a really cute sticker on the box, like to seal it. And this month's sticker says, because you don't know what country you're getting unless you go on Facebook and find out, but it says, a land where hips don't lie, but sloths sure do. So you have the little sticker and then a little sloth one, and it seals your box. But anyway, I think that's cute. You may or may not. In this little magazine that they give you like 60 seconds on your country, so something you might know, something you might not know about the country, something to listen to, a little word of vocabulary, a recipe. Like, they give you all kinds of things. And the interesting thing it has in here about what you might already know about Columbia is that it is, for the longest time, was the place where explorers would go and like try to find the mythical El Dorado, which was supposed to be like this city of gold, right? And they later found out that it wasn't a city of gold, but rather it pertained to a person that was like sprinkled with gold dust when they were inaugurated. But I thought that was really cool, inaugurated as leader of their people. What you might not know, and I didn't know this, is the Colombian town of San Basilio de Palenque. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it. I'm pretty sure I'm butchering it. But it won independence from Spain and became the first African settlement in the Americas. So I thought that was pretty cool too. And our recipe this time is to make arepas, A-R-E-P-A-S, arepas. But that's that little page. It gives you, on the next page, a trivia challenge. I never, ever, ever get these right. But they give you like a little question, and then A, B, C, D answer choices, and then they have your answers right down here. And these are always really cool to look at. And some of them I'm like, oh, okay. Others are kind of weird. Others are like, oh, that's awesome, you know. But to what we're all here for is the food. So with it, it gives you your list of foods, and it gives you a little like explanation of what each food is, and it gives you an order to try it in. And then in the back it gives you all your nutritional facts about each snack, because it's in a different language 90% of the time on the actual snack. And it gives you like a day in the life of Colombia, what people do, and that kind of stuff. And then on the back, if you've gotten Yum boxes in the past, you can go on to your website and it shows you what is still available in that Yum shop that is the most popular. And we are going to try all of these snacks. So our first one is a passion fruit lollipop, which is a juicy tropical outside and a bubblegum inside. I'm not gonna get to the bubblegum right in this video, okay? Because I have horrible editing skills and I'm not gonna bite through this, but I will taste it, okay? So this is what it looks like. Here's the packaging. Looks like a sucker. It's got little dots like a passion fruit does, so. It's not horrible, but it's not a favorite. I wouldn't choose it. I will give it a 5 out of 10. It's not good, it's not bad, it's just kind of there in the middle. Okay? And that is the passion fruit lollipop. Our next one is going to be a milk chocolate nougat bar. Okay, and it says Colombia's tastier take on the Three Musketeers. So it's supposed to be better than the Three Musketeers. And this is gonna be a big one for me because Three Musketeers is like my favorite candy bar, okay? I love the Three Musketeers. But they say it's tastier, so we'll see. This is what it looks like. Okay, and here we go. Oh goodness, it says that the cacao plant has been cultivated in Colombia for 5,000 years. So locals have had lots of time to perfect their chocolate. In fact, a whooping 95% of Colombian chocolate is considered fine in international cocoa organizations. So here we go. Yes. This is really good. Okay. I don't know if it's better than Three Musketeers, but it tastes like a brownie. It's softer, obviously. It's nougat. But it's softer and it tastes like a brownie. And I think that this is, it's like hot chocolate in your mouth, but chewy hot chocolate. It's really good. I'm gonna finish this later. Okay. Next is the white chocolate cookies and cream clusters. Okay. And this is what they look like. They're crispy cookie bits coated with rich white chocolate. And it says, every hero has their original story. From Super, the company behind Colombia's famous Bianchi brand, the story started in 1948. Back then, the company was called Superman and consisted of 8 people making coconut candies. Tell me that ain't awesome. I'd like to try that coconut candy because it is, I'm a coconut fan. If I can get this open. Now, 72 years later, the company gained 1,600 employees and trimmed its name to Super and, of course, started making chocolate. So, these do not look white. They're actually kind of a light brown color. So, but it's supposed to be white chocolate, so let's see. I'm not a fan. It's not terrible, but I'm not a fan. Might be better if it wasn't like crumbly cookies. Maybe it was just full cookie. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. I forgot to rate this. This is a 10 out of 10, 100%. Okay. Hot chocolate in your mouth. Okay. Okay, next is a potato chip. If you know me, you know that I am like obsessed with potato chips. That is my go-to snack. Forget sweet stuff, forget ice cream, forget cake, forget any candy. Potato chips, okay? Now this one though, I have a story, okay? This is mayonnaise potato chips, okay? I don't know how I feel about that, but I don't like honey mustard either. And there was this chip, I want to say it was from the United Kingdom, but it was a honey and mustard chip, and I was really weary about it. Now I'll tell you straight up, I'll try anything once, and that's why I have this, because I enjoy trying new things. So I was like, all right, I'm on TikTok, and I'm like, I'm gonna try this. I don't know how I feel about this. Y'all, it was my favorite chip in that box. And still, like, if I could buy some more, I totally would. They were fantastic. But these are mayonnaise potato chips. It says an unusually addictive Colombian classic. So, I like potato chips. We'll see if I like these. They say Colombians are mayonnaise magicians. So. There's a light flavor to it. It's not a super overpowering flavor, and I would actually finish this bag of chips off. It's like not quite a plain potato chip. It like almost boosts the flavor of your plain potato chip. It's really good. I give this an 8 out of 10. It's actually pretty good. I was scared. I don't know if you could tell, but I was scared. Our next one is the Cafe con Leche Toffee. And I ignored my horrible accent right there. But this is what the packaging looks like. And it is a creamy Colombian coffee in a super soft chew. Alright. I love coffee, but I'm not really a fan of coffee flavored things. So here goes. Yes. Okay. Bit strong. Definitely chewy. It's a cappuccino in your mouth. I don't know why I'm comparing things to drinks today, but that's what this is. I mean, it's literally supposed to be coffee. It's a cappuccino in your mouth. It's really good. Y'all, this is crazy. Like, why can't America do stuff like this? I don't know. We probably do. I just haven't found it yet. But, moving on. It says that each of the countries 560,000 Arabica? I don't know how to pronounce that word. Coffee farms has its own specialty. For example, beans from warm Santander yield fields dark roast, while beans from cool volcanic soil are acidic and sweet. So, depending on how it's farmed, it tastes different. It's so good. Next, y'all, they have a lot of chocolate stuff. I guess they're known for their chocolate and coffee. Next is a coconut cream chocolate wafer. There were wafers in my last month's box, and I wasn't a fan. Now there are wafers here in America that I actually really like, so we're gonna try this. It could go either direction. I give this toffee a 7 out of 10. Maybe an 8 out of 10. Maybe 7.5 out of 10. It's pretty good. All right, so a taste of tropical coast in each bite. So I'm gonna break off a piece. It's very long. This is what it looks like. I already don't like it. Mm. 3 out of 10. Did not like this. Okay, you can taste the coconut and you can taste the chocolate, but it's like it's a faint taste, so it's not like, it's like flavored water. I'm not a flavored water fan because the flavor is so faint that the water still kind of overpowers it. I'd rather just drink regular water. That's like this. Like the taste of the coconut and the chocolate is so faint, it's not worth it. I'd rather an almond joy. Just saying. These I'm kind of excited about. They're gummies, but they're sour foam gummies, and they're called Fruity Penguin gummies. And okay, I didn't know this. Maybe you guys knew this. Of course, I don't know a whole lot about Colombia, but they have penguins in Colombia. Okay? I didn't think it was that cold, and I guess it's not really cold. It's a tropical climate, but they have tropical penguins, which I thought was kind of cool. Like, I thought it was awesome. But you can see them in Colombia, and I guess, you know, that's where these come from. The idea of them, anyway. So there it says a super cute South African species, I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name of this penguin, has been spotted as far north as Nariño region. The bad news is sightings are super rare. The good news is that we brought you Colombian penguin gummies. So, even though they have them, the sightings are rare. I don't know if they are like an endangered species and that's why it's rare, or if they're just really good at hiding. But it's still really cool. So we're gonna try this. It is I almost dropped it. It is a foam sour gummy. So here it goes. Aren't they cute? Look at the little packaging. I think that's like the cutest little thing. Okay, anyway. There's like hardly any flavor. There's a slight sourness to it. I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Because, I mean, they're not fabulous. They're kind of addicting. Like, I want to keep eating them. But they're not, it's not because it's like a really good flavor. It's like, it gives you just enough of the flavor to want more of it. And they're penguins. Who doesn't like penguins? Okay. Last one is another chip. It is a bacon and lime chip. Now, I like bacon and I like lime. But all the lime chips I've tried, I haven't really been a fan of. But here we go. It is a puffed bacon chips with zingy lime. And this is what our packaging looks like. And this is what this looks like. So it looks like a little foam piece of bacon, honestly. So, oh. Okay, so second it touched my tongue, I felt like a burn. Like, not a bad burn, but you could tell it was a burn. Okay. I'm not a fan. I'm giving this like a 2 out of 10. It's like, it smells, and it's like the texture and like the underlying flavor of a pig skin. But the lime is just not working for it, and I can barely taste the bacon. Like, I can smell the bacon a little bit, but I can barely taste it. So I'm giving this a 2 out of 10. And that was the end of my Yum Box, and I hope that y'all enjoyed it as much as y'all do on TikTok. If y'all are even the same people watching this, I don't know. But, yeah, so that's the Colombian Yum Box. And if you have been getting them in the past, and you still are, then you obviously have this magazine. If you don't, they have stuff like in the past, like last month we had a crispy seaweed airy potato. It was like this thing, and it was like a, oh, what do you call it? I don't know, it was like a Cheeto Puff texture, and it was wrapped in seaweed. It was a very fishy smell, and I wasn't a fan of that one. But apparently it was one of the favorites because it is on the Best of Thailand list, along with the Zingy Thai pineapple candies, which I really did like. And it was just a hard candy that tasted like pineapple, and it was shaped like a little heart when you opened it, and it was really good. But they also have like the shrimp and mayo seaweed sticks, which were alright, not a huge fan. Salty pineapple candies, which I didn't get in my box. I got pineapple candies, but they weren't salty. And maybe it was the same thing, and I'm just not remembering. But they have mango sticky rice, which I gave like a 3 out of 10. I'm not a mango fan. I'm not a rice fan, and putting it together did not help it. Like, but if you like that stuff, maybe it's something that you'd be interested in. They had banana coconut rolls, honey mustard potato chips. That's where, okay, it came from England, so it was the United Kingdom. It's an English mustard kick, and it was really good, y'all. For real, they were called honey mustard, which the package said honey and mustard, potato chips. And they had a lamb and mint potato chips from Wales that I did not like. But that's it. If you like this video and you're interested in more, comment down below, like down below. Let me know what you're interested in seeing. Alright? And I will see y'all next month for sure with this. I don't know what country, but with this. And maybe I'll see y'all sometime between then if I get a wild hair to do something. Okay?